Hello, and welcome to Reality TV News Update, where you'll find the most recent news, entertaining moments, and exclusive behind-the-scenes content. After Showmance host Vince Panaro revealed that he was in a relationship, Big Brother star Morgan Pope stunned fans by posting a sexy selfie in a tiny bra. Vince revealed on Julie Chen Moonves's podcast a few days before the post that he is now officially single. After losing Big Brother, Morgan reportedly received a slew of television offers, and on Sunday, he shared a collection of photos with fans that sent them into a frenzy. In each of the 4 pictures, she posed in a different way in front of a mirror with her naturally curly hair, which looked like they were slightly damp. Only a tiny white bra with scalloped lace edges was on her. Morgan posed in more of a silly way in some of the pictures, while in others she gave the camera a seductive look. She smiled and slightly squinted her eyes in the final photo. She was biting down on her finger. The collection was captioned with a straightforward white heart emoji. "I adore you, Morgan." In the responses to her ex post, one fan gushed. Another person commented, "NGL, you look good." A third person responded with a fire emoji. "So fine." "Always stunningly gorgeous" was written by a fourth person. On the market. In an interview with the God 101 podcast, Vince provided an update on his relationship. He was dating a woman by the name of Kelsey when he entered the Big Brother house. After his appearance, the couple broke up after some time together. Some claim that Vince and Morgan crossed the line on Big Brother when they were so close. He told Julie, 56, on the podcast, "We've talked about everything. Even though we are not currently together, I have had numerous open conversations with Kelsey and the other people in my life. We are taking a break." Before he entered the Big Brother house in July 2025, the couple had been together for 7 years. While Big Brother was the most incredible experience of my life, for which I will always be so grateful, it did also highlight some opportunities within myself. I've just been trying to work on becoming the best version of myself I can be, by spending a lot of time alone and with friends and family. Vince went on to say that even though he and Kelsey have broken up, they have kept in touch. "At the moment, we are not together, but she is doing well," I said when I last spoke with her. Due to his relationship with Morgan, Vince's appearance on the show made things more difficult for Kelsey and Vince. Seeing embers. Vince made the announcement in a YouTube video in October 2025 that he and his previous girlfriend were taking time. Fans were speculating at the time that something was up between him and Morgan. In the Big Brother house, there was a clear connection between the two. In the YouTube video, Vince discussed his relationship in detail. "The question that probably everyone asks me the most frequently is, what is my relationship like?" At the time, he stated, "Kelsey and I have discussed all options. We have talked about everything and anything possible, and we're currently taking time to process everything individually and, figure out what things look like after that." Additionally, he discussed his relationship with Morgan. "The fact that I was in a relationship when I entered that house is all my fault, and I understand how it appeared," Vince informed viewers. While defending his friendship with Morgan, he acknowledged that lines started to blur while he was in the Big Brother house. The reality star shared, "I felt like any level of affection was normal in that alternate reality I was living in. And there will be those who will say, 'How could you be so stupid? Why didn't you see it?' I could only respond with, 'Well, you'd be surprised.'" Vince also expressed regret. He apologized to the followers. "I established the boundaries. I was the one who was in a relationship, but from the outside, I could see that was disrespectful to having a girlfriend, so I should have been extra careful. But the truth is that I wasn't." Back on track. As the U.S. previously reported, in October 2025, The Sun, Vince, and Kelsey got back together for the first time. As he and Kelsey ran errands together, he seemed down. Throughout their day together, neither of them displayed any affection. They appeared to be tense while conversing at times. According to reports, Vince and Kelsey reconnected later that same month, this time so that Vince's ex could set limits on his relationship with Morgan. The U.S. previously reported that she reportedly demanded that he refrain from contacting Morgan. Sun. The current status of Vince and Morgan's relationship is a mystery. Fans of reality television know that drama on Big Brother rarely ends when the cameras stop rolling, as this week demonstrated once again. Another house guest, Morgan Pope, lit up social media with a jaw-dropping new post that had viewers talking right away. Just days after runner-up Vince Panaro publicly confirmed that he is single, yes, the timing was definitely noticed by fans. Morgan, who became one of the most talked-about personalities of the season because of her playful attitude and complicated in-house relationships, posted a series of photos in which she posed confidently in a small bra top in a neutral color and low-rise jeans. The pictures showed off her toned abs and confident smile, but the caption was what really caught people's attention. She wrote casually, "Sunshine, gym, and good energy." The comments went viral within minutes. Big Brother viewers immediately connected the dots, even though the post never mentioned Vince in itself. Vince had revealed during an appearance on a podcast just 48 hours earlier that he and Kelsey, his long-term on and off girlfriend, were no longer together. Vince acknowledged, "I'm single right now. I'm just focusing on figuring things out and living life outside the house." That was all the confirmation that many fans required, and Morgan's sudden glam post felt far from accidental. The love story that never really started. Throughout the season, viewers were constantly speculating about the relationship between Vince and Morgan. Inside the house, the two clearly shared chemistry. They often chose one another as allies in challenges and talked strategy late into the night while laughing in the kitchen. They were frequently caught on camera chatting or sitting close together. Their relationship remained, however, complicated. Morgan openly admitted that she felt a connection but did not want to push boundaries, while Vince insisted repeatedly that he wanted to respect his relationship back home. In one segment of the diary room, she said, "I care about him, but I'm not here to ruin anyone's actual life. After the show, it happens whatever happens." Now, those words seem especially pertinent. Vince's reality after the show. Vince attempted to return to normal life after the finale. He got back to work, gave interviews, and postponed answering Morgan's questions for weeks. He also rarely appeared online with Kelsey, something that had previously been common, according to fans. The rumors quickly spread. Finally, Vince clarified the situation in a recent interview. He explained, "Life after Big Brother is intense. You watch things back, you process your feelings, and realize how much the experience alters you. I and Kelsey decided it was best to separate for the time being." He emphasized that only distance and reflection were involved, not scandal or cheating. But reality TV viewers naturally had their own theories. Morgan's post at the right time. This is why the recent photos of Morgan caused such a stir. Her comments were met with amusing responses from her fans. Girl reported message, "This is solely intended for Vince. He must be seeing this. Hey Vince." The phrase, "Hey Vince," became a joke in the fan communities to say that Morgan had just made a very visible statement, whether it was intentional or not. Morgan's self-confidence, not just the shoot styling, was what stood out. She has posted gym routines, wellness advice, and inspirational captions about self-improvement since she left the show. Close friends stated that she wanted to reclaim her narrative after the season. One online friend stated, "She did not like being known only as the girl in a possible showmance. She wishes to be referred to as Morgan." Are they talking? Naturally, the most pressing concern right now is whether Vince and Morgan have communicated since he declared that he is single. Neither has responded publicly, but fans noticed that Vince only liked the post for a short time. After about an hour, the like disappeared, but screenshots had already been shared on fan pages. That brief digital interaction immediately rekindled speculation.
Some viewers believe that the two are quietly reconnecting, while others believe that they are just friends who had a unique time together in the Big Brother house. Relationships on reality television are notoriously difficult. Emotions can be heightened when living together 24/7 under pressure. Numerous former contestants have compared the house to a bubble, where emotions emerge more quickly and stronger than usual. Vince himself made some hints about that during his interview. He stated, "You create bonds in there that are hard to explain. Only the people who were inside understand what you went through." Fans choose sides. As was expected, the fandom quickly divided into camps. Some are in favor of Vince and Morgan starting a relationship because their chemistry was obvious from the beginning. Others hope that Vince focuses on himself after such a public season and breakup. On the other hand, Morgan doesn't seem bothered by the rumors.
Even though the Big Brother house is closed, the plots are still very much alive, and fans got a new chapter this week that they weren't expecting so soon. Morgan Pope, a fellow house guest, caught the internet's attention with a striking new social media post that had viewers instantly connecting the dots just days after runner-up Vince Panaro publicly confirmed that he is single. The reality star shared a set of pictures in which she was posing outside in a small bra top with a neutral color and relaxed blue jeans, confidently showcasing her toned abs and relaxed smile. Her caption was straightforward, "Only good vibes." That was all it took. Fans of Big Brother flooded the comments in a matter of minutes, and one phrase began to appear repeatedly. "Hi, Vince." Timing, fans were unable to ignore. The timing was what really caused the buzz, not the attire. Vince had addressed the question that fans had been asking for weeks when he appeared on a post-season interview podcast just 48 hours before Morgan uploaded the photos. His relationship status with Kelsey, his longtime girlfriend. "I'm single right now," Vince said candidly. "After the show, life quickly changes. We both needed time to think things through." He stressed that the breakup was mutual and unrelated to anything scandalous in the house. Nevertheless, viewers immediately recalled certain scenes from the season, particularly his complicated relationship with Morgan. Therefore, viewers did not perceive coincidence when Morgan posted the self-assured photo set shortly after his announcement. They saw a storyline continuing outside the game. A tangled relationship within the house. One of the couples that received the most attention throughout the season was Vince and Morgan. Although they were not officially in a showmance, they rarely parted. They worked together on strategies, trusted one another during votes, and frequently talked late into the night while the rest of the house slept. Even the other guests at the house could sense their chemistry. They were jokingly told by another player, "You two act like you've known each other for 10 years. Morgan made a clear effort to respect Vince's boundaries, despite the fact that he repeatedly informed the cameras that he was waiting for a relationship at home. She said, "I'm not here to complicate someone's real life in a moment in the diary room. I first care about him as a person." As a result, their relationship became one of the biggest what-if stories of the season, despite the fact that they were clearly connected but never became a romantic relationship. After reality television, it is well known to be overwhelming to leave the Big Brother house. Overnight, contestants move from being isolated to instantaneous public attention. Interviews, messages on social media, and responses from fans frequently alter how they perceive their own experience. Vince acknowledged that it was difficult to watch the back episodes. He said in an interview, "You see moments you didn't realize were that deep. It forces you to reevaluate things, not only the game, but also your life." Fans noticed that he appeared online with Kelsey less frequently shortly after returning home. He addressed it directly, confirming that they had decided to separate temporarily, ending the speculation. Morgan-related conversation was immediately rekindled by the announcement. Morgan's new book. Morgan has heavily relied on content that promotes positivity and self-improvement since leaving the show. Her social media pages now include posts about confidence and growth, travel clips, and gym routines. According to her friends, she wanted to transcend the fact that she might be defined by a showman's storyline. During a live stream, one friend made the observation, she wants people to see her as her own person, not just a player with ties to another player. That seemed to be reflected in the new pictures. Sunlight, casual denim, and a confident expression gave them a more laid-back, natural look than the glamorous studio shots. However, the message was interpreted differently by the internet. The web responded. Reactions quickly lit up fan communities. Some viewers maintained that the post was simply coincidental, while others claimed it was playful timing or a subtle signal. The responses ranged from encouraging to witty. "He certainly saw this. This is the plot twist after the season ends. The story continued, but the season ended. We're still keeping an eye." It felt familiar to Big Brother devotees for a long time. Since contestants returned to real life and had time to explore their feelings without the pressure of the game, many of the relationships in the franchise have only really begun after the cameras stopped filming. Was Vince aware of it? Although neither Morgan nor Vince has confirmed this, observant fans assert that Vince liked the post for a brief period of time before it disappeared. Screenshots quickly spread through fan pages, adding an additional layer of speculation. Since the news broke, neither star has spoken out about the other. However, Vince has frequently spoken about the bond formed within the home. He stated, "You go through something intense together. Those connections don't just vanish after the season is over." That in itself was enough to keep viewers guessing. Is it just coincidence, flirting, or friendship? There is no evidence of a relationship at this time. There are no public outings, photos of the two of them together, or direct messages to fans that suggest they are dating. It's entirely possible that Morgan simply shared a self-assured picture praising her life after the show, and fans made up the story for themselves. Reality television viewers frequently continue to analyze each post, like, and caption long after the filming has ended. To be fair, Morgan never mentioned Vince at all in the post. However, viewers have not stopped paying attention. Why fans are so concerned? The way the season played out adds to the fascination. The story of Morgan and Vince was subtle and was built on conversations, trust, and moments of emotional honesty, as opposed to dramatic fights or shocking blindsides. Due to constraints imposed by the real world, viewers carefully followed the development of a connection. Fans still have the impression that they are waiting for the conclusion because there was never a clear conclusion inside the house. People think that the story might finally have room to unfold naturally now that Vince is single and Morgan is confidently moving forward in public life. The narrative continues. The attention demonstrates how powerful connections made through reality television can be, whether they stay friends, reconnect, or simply part ways. Although the game lasts for a few months, its relationships frequently last a long time afterwards. For the time being, the two celebrities are focusing on their individual lives, including interviews, appearances, and adjusting to the sudden recognition. However, a single social media post was all that was needed to reignite interest among fans. It could have been a coincidence. Perhaps it was self-assurance, or maybe it was just a polite greeting. Regardless, the headline has already been selected by fans. Vince, how are you doing?